an AI agent to help me filter through all the stuff that's going on. But
No.
when my phone dings, I look,
Yeah.
right? That's really
Yeah.
powerful.
It is really powerful. And in the world of marketing, we're seeing that the email spam filters are much stronger, right? They're much, much stronger. And so it's really hard when you are emailing your prospects and your customers to break into that inbox. And then once you're there, like you said, your competition is all the other emails in that inbox, right? And so we're seeing somewhat of a diminishing return on email communications. At the
Mm.
same time, Apple and their iOS and as well as Android have launched call screening. And so even getting through by phone call is harder and harder. So as a small business, where does that leave you? What options do you have? Well, enter text messaging. As you mentioned, we're all tuned to our text messages, right? I can speak for myself. It's my family, it's my friends, right? Like it is quick, concise, and powerful communications that I might need to know regarding my order delivery status or, sort of day-to-day operations of my life. So it is a highly engaged channel, a really powerful channel.
Well, so that brings up the concern I think that I have right now, and I've heard from others, right? It's like, okay, so if if I'm a business marketing or trying to engage with you, and maybe we don't have that real close friends and family relationship, is my
Mhm.
text message gonna like really tick them off?
You bring up a very valid concern that I hear from a lot of business owners and business operators. Hopefully, the answer is no, your text message will
Would hope
not.
not.
But I'll tell you why text messaging is such a highly engaged channel. It's because it's a very um, regulated channel. There
Hmm.
are opt-in requirements that have to happen before you can start texting. So, ideally, in a world where all things are operating above board, you're not emailing or you're not texting anyone who hasn't already agreed to receive them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So then there's those regulations that and compliance that have to be done on that. So if I've opted in, I've gone to a forum, I've done something, I've signed up for something of value, and I opted in because I gave him my number and I checked that little box. That's what you're talking about, the compliance, right? I've done
correct.
that. So now
Yes.
I've agreed to it. But I guess the other side to that is how quickly are today's consumers actually going, well, I agreed to that so I could get the thing. And now, as soon as I get two messages, I'm hitting unsubscribe.
It's certainly their right. It's everyone's right as a consumer to opt in and opt out. The same with email, right? You don't have to receive those messages. You can opt out of those messages as well.
Right.
The same with the phone calls. You don't answer the phone calls if you don't want to.
I
So,
don't think I answer any phone calls. I usually let it go or, do
and
something else until my time is free where I can go then reply to them. But yeah, this is it's not and I didn't mean it to sound like it's an attack on you for or your platform of texting. But these are really good things that are coming across everywhere, right? I don't answer
Mhm.
my phone anymore. I look at my email when I have time to look at it or it builds to 15,000. I respond quickly to text, like as we're talking, it's flashing over there. And so my eyes immediately drop to it. But it gives the consumer the right to choose their adventure, right? The one that
Exactly.
they want to go on.
Exactly. You're exactly right. You choose the channel that is preferred to communicate with, right? That's email, phone call, text, whichever. So many businesses are not including text messaging in those options, right? And that's where the real opportunity is today.